Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Salatu Wassalamu ala Sayyidil Anbiya wal Mursaleen. This is Najib Qazi, and you're watching Washington Roundtable on VOK TV. I'm joined by a very special guest today. There's a saying that service to humanity is service to God. If all human beings come together and start serving each other, then we understand that a lot of problems would be resolved. But there are some people who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen them for a particular task, and we are joined by somebody who has taken that task on his own. He has served in the Pakistan military, the Lieutenant General, also served as a chairman for the Fauji Foundation organization, which is comprised of almost 20 other mega organizations in Pakistan. But he dedicated his life service to humanity, service to destitute and poor people of Pakistan. So I am joined by a very honorable, our dear General Mohammad Mustafa Khan sir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
General sahab, aap, give us some sort of a background of your organization, Almustafa Trust, that serves about almost 1 million people in a year. I mean, it's such a huge undertaking. How does it even become possible, especially something that is funded by public? It's all charitable work. Please give us a short rundown on that, if you would.
This organization was first thought of by General Muhammad Mustafa Khan. A lot of people know him. He started it along with his 14 friends, mostly military retired, but some civilians also. In 1998, 5 September 1998, from a 2-room dispensary. And then it started growing. As you go along the right path, more people join you. And till 2015, he was the chairman. And till that time, we had a concept of having medical centers in about 6 to 8 canals. And medical centers had the medical facilities, doctors, paramedical staff, as well as medicines, and diagnostic facilities. I retired from Fauji Foundation in 2014 December, and at that time General Gen Malik asked me if I was thinking of doing some service or business. I said no, I have had enough. God has given me enough. So he said, why don't you join us? I was also already thinking about that. So I joined them the day I retired from Fauji Foundation. After the weekend, I joined them as vice chairman. I remained vice chairman for about 7-8 months, and then in September 2015, he handed the chairmanship to me. I had the experience of Fauji Foundation, where we had, in addition to the hospitals and medical centers, dispensaries and mobile dispensaries. So we in the board decided that we should increase our outreach, and we should also reach to the far-flung areas, because there is an issue of availability of medical facilities in the rural areas, and also an issue of affordability in the urban areas. So we added dispensaries as well as mobile dispensaries, and trust started growing up very quickly. From 12 in 2015 to this year now, we have grown to 51 facilities on ground, and more than 50 locations are served according to pre-scheduled program twice by the mobile dispensaries. So the mobile dispensaries, the only difference is they have the medicines, they have the doctors, they have everything except for diagnostic facilities. And mobile also has the same facilities, but they go visit 5 to 6 locations during a week, and they visit same location after 3 days. So Alhamdulillah, because of that, our beneficiary strength has increased 432%, and we have now crossed 1 million. Our growth was slowed down a little bit because of COVID, but we have again started growing up.
So what is the financial structure of the organization? How do you manage to get it financed? Who are the donors?
We have, one is that our, first let me talk about the expenses.
Okay.
Our expenses are, if you compare it to any other organization, they are the least. Our total expenditures are between 5 to 6%, the management and administrative expenses. Rest all are spent on services. The GP doctors are paid, the paramedical staff is paid, and also the medicines. So maximum what people donate is spent on treating the poor patients. If you see the last year, we spent about 320 million on 1 million patients. So if you divide it, it is 320 rupees per patient, and it includes eye cataract operations, and includes dental treatment, it includes tests, x-rays, etc., etc., which is by itself a proof that the resources donated by people are used most judiciously. And as our signature grows, we are all over Pakistan, from Kashmir, Azad Kashmir, Peshawar, Umarkot, Karachi. So once people see our services, more and more donors join us. So we hold fundraisings in Pakistan, in Karachi, Lahore, and Pindi. And we have zakat collection programs during Ramadan. And then we are also registered in UK and USA. USA we have 513C registration in state of Virginia. So we visit for fund collection UK as well as in USA. And in USA, as we know more and more people, जिस तरह आप चलते हैं तो आपके साथ हम सफ़र मिलते जाते हैं. So at this time also a lot of new people joined us. Because of the COVID and because of the increase in costs, the medicine cost, as well as one had to increase the cost of the pays of lower staff as well, GP doctors. So our budget increased from 320 to 400 million. But I think we'll get even more resources during the year.
So, this is very intriguing to know that such a huge operation and a vast majority of people are receiving the services. But your admin expenses are less than 5 or 6%, as you have alluded to. If we compare your organization with some of the other mega organizations functioning around the world, I have not seen any organization less than 13 to 15% as the admin cost. So what is the core competencies that you can talk about your organization that makes you keep the admin cost so low? I mean, that's very encouraging.
Yeah, we have a different kind of organization where all our management is totally, volunteers. We even pay for the cup of tea that we take in the office. There are no air conditioners in my office also. So if it is not there in my office, no one else can have it. Although air conditioners are there in the operation theatre, eye operation theatre, as well as lab, as well as X-ray, but not in our offices. So one is that the management is totally volunteers. Most of the project directors are also volunteers, and project directors are some of those people who have donated those facilities. Most of the specialists are also volunteers, except for the dental and eye, who are there full time. Rest specialists come according to their convenience, twice or thrice a week. For instance, in Pindi, we have General Arshad Hussain as our medical specialist, who has been the physician of President of Pakistan. And our pathology labs are taken care of by General Muzaffar, who has been Commandant Armed Forces Institute of Pathology. Likewise, all other specialists are really, very well qualified. I'm seeing is believing. I would request that anyone who visits, I'm sure you and all your friends and your viewers also, most of them must be visiting Pakistan. You can see our locations at our website. And if there is some facility close to you, please do visit us, and seeing is believing.
If you were to give me the number, obviously, number of volunteers, including your paramedics, staff, doctors, executive, what is the total number of employees at this time dedicating their time working? Obviously, there would be some paid employees as well versus volunteers nationwide?
You see, the tops tier is all volunteers, but they are about, I would say, about 100, including the project directors, and then about 50 specialists in three major countries. Sorry, in major cities: Pindi, Lahore, Karachi, who are volunteers. The rest all are paid.